So this is the area adjacent to the Garden of Luxembourg. So you've got the big Luxembourg Palace over there. And I don't know if I should go this way or if I should go that way. Let's go this way. Let's not be indecisive. Let's make a decision and stick to it. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised by taking this route. Oh wow. Pretty, right? I'm just trying to be in the moment and soak it all in. Soak it all in, is that even a phrase? Well, it is now. So oh, we've got a bust. Here is a bust. And a statue of a lady with a goat. So this is Ferdinand Fabre, né à Baderieux on, I'm not even going to try to say the year, mort à Paris in 1898. So born in 1827, died in 1898. Ses amis, il y en a two. They're friends, they're admirers. Okay. Pretty, right? Maybe I should get that unlimited data plan so that I can walk around and broadcast this stuff. Might be beneficial. Something to consider, that's for sure. So when I see something like that, I just think to myself, oh dear. I get it, because they're deer. All right, moving on. Pretty little flower bed over here. Kind of has like that Central Park feeling to it a little bit. I'm glad that I wore my boots. Wow, good call, Peter. I did not even realize that I would be walking through this sort of like muddy ground park. I don't know. Maybe my subconscious tapped into some overarching power in the universe and told me, put on your boots, Peter, you're gonna need them. So here's a bust of a guy with a beard that goes, so it says Comédie. Okay, well, we like guys with divergent beards, right? Yeah, sure. Okay. Oh, and who have we over here? Born 1799, died 1874. Comtesse de Ségur, née Rostopchin. Okay. Look like a happy fella. say that ironically because he looks not very happy. Here we go. Now this, I'm gonna guess, is not from the 1800s or the 1700s because it looks very modern. Oh, Asip Zadkine. Yeah, there's like a big Asip Zadkine exhibit going on right now at one of the museums. I see the posters all over town for, so that's Asip. Dommage. And there is your poet. Looks good. There's like little bits of writing on all over the body you can see over there. Très bien. Okay. I am loving this. This is amazeballs. That's right, I said amazeballs. What are you gonna do about it? So this looks like it had an inscription on it, possibly over there, that has been worn away by acid rain, which explains why the French are much more environmentally engaged than we are in the United States, because they've got these old ancient treasures that you can't read anymore because, well, also because, you know, the entire planet is going to be destroyed and everyone's going to die, and they're not captured by the fossil fuel industry to the extent that we are. So, but a nice other reason is we can't read that inscription. Okay. Let's see what we've got over here. Look at this lovely little sign telling us where to go. Surveillant. I can pronounce things, I swear. I almost feel like getting another espresso. There's like a little place to get coffee over there. I've already had a café filtre this morning. So American. So American. You can't, if you order a coffee, they're going to give you an espresso. So if you want the typical coffee that they drink here, you say Americano, but that's really just an espresso with hot water poured over it to dilute it. But if you want American style, good old brewed coffee, you have to say café filtre. So filtered coffee. Yep, and that's what I ordered this morning because I am pretty unapologetically American, I suppose. I don't know if I should go this way or if I should go that way, but maybe this way because I'm gonna loop around to that side anyway. But But you know what? This is good. I'm going to upload this to YouTube later on. And everybody will be happy because it will be on YouTube. Yay! This way it's not limited to my heckle viewers or my clapper viewers, and I don't have to, although I'm considering getting back on Instagram, I don't have to make that choice right now. I'll just take a long video and post it on YouTube tonight. A little carousel over there. Who doesn't love a little carousel? And here is, I don't know, like I almost feel like every single building here, even if it's, every single building looks historical and valuable. You know, I do tours in New York City, and yeah, I mean, there are so many buildings that I stop and I describe the architecture, I describe the history. I think that part of me would go nuts in a city like Paris because everything is just so old and historical. Oh, we've got another bust. Let's go see the bust. So, Palsa découvert en 1890 des radioconducteurs. Granly réalisé pour la première fois au monde. Okay, so this is someone who conducted la tele. I was bragging earlier about how I am so much more capable of reading and understanding French than I am speaking it, but well, that's going out the window. I'm just as bad at reading it, apparently. But I will freeze that later on and use my little translation doohickey on my iPhone, and I'll figure out what that said later. How about that? How about that? Now I see why I got like C's and D's in French class. Now I understand why. It's like, okay, you know, with any French teacher who did not care, I would have gotten decent grades just because I was able to regurgitate. But this French teacher was tough, and she was like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to just give you wonderful grades if you can't pass as a certain level of speaker, reader, and writer if you were actually in a French-speaking country. And that was Miss Barry. May she rest in peace. We lost her, unfortunately, but she was absolutely right, and I should have worked harder, and I know that now. So you were right, Miss Barry. You were right. That overlay. Love it. It truly is the case in America that everything is like current events. You go to Europe and the other continents for history, but America is just current events. Sure what that says. Something about Slovenia. Did I land in the right country? Am I in France? So le triomphe de Silène. Aimé Jules Dalou. This is kind of fun. There's like a bunch of mostly naked people piled up on top of each other with a mule in the middle of all the action. Sounds like a Friday night. There is a person, and that's all we get. That's a person. Here's a building of some sort. There is your French flag, people. So here is the Luxembourg mansion. And happy we are to see it. There we go. There's our ancient, although I don't think the statue itself is ancient, but the figure in the statue is. Oh, excuse me. I don't think this is the Luxembourg man. I have no idea what I'm talking about or what we're looking at. Hope you're all enjoying the tour. There is there's a woman. Her hair is tied in like what looks like pigtails, and she's got one bare breast, and she's letting everyone know that that's just a sneak preview. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. Okay, here's now listen to me. Here's lingerie. Yeah, you can go back to not listening to me. I have no idea. So here is some. I will tell you this. My inability to read and speak and understand French, as combined with my lack of understanding of who or what any of these statues are, and not even being able to point out what building is what, is making me feel pretty dumb. So, in any event, I guess I will end this with a view of the Jardin over there. So, take a look at this statue for a moment, if you will. Pass by. We don't need any of my inane commentary. You've already had enough of that. I've already subjected you to enough. There we go. Very pretty, right? Very, very pretty. My goodness, that is a small booth over there. I almost like, there's the dude with the machine gun standing in the little booth over there. I almost want to go over to him and say, don't you want a bigger booth? Can I write to someone or make some phone calls on your behalf, and maybe like we can demand a bigger booth for you to stand in? Come on, man. It's France. It's all about the workers' rights. Shouldn't be standing in such a narrow booth. He should have a bigger booth. Luxembourg Palace. Oh, I guess this is where the legislature is. I don't know for sure because I am 100% completely ignorant about everything. But man, the architecture is fantastic. Makes sense that this is the Jardin. Hey, I speak enough French to know that Jardin is garden. So, about those C's and D's in French class, huh? So here we are. And if you came into this YouTube video, then thank you, and I apologize at the same time. The views and everything, the spot, the place itself is spectacular. The guy doing the video, the guy speaking right now, debatable. But I certainly hope you enjoyed the views and maybe my inane commentary, as I said. All right, okay, I'm gonna go now. Let's end with a zoom in on the fountain, the fountain, and that's it. There's no more. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.